Good day and welcome back to Sheldon's Gardening Tips, your complete DIY guide for everything lawn and garden care. Now today I'm going to give you an update as to an upgrade that I've made to my flowers bed. So this flowers bed, I had an issue of soil erosion. So whenever it rained, because the land is slightly sloped towards the fence, the water would normally flow into the bed and wash the soil away. Now, the plants need soil around the roots for them to survive. Now, because the soil was being removed, the plants were somewhat affected. So what I have sought to do is to make a border out of concrete around the bed. Now, what this serves to do is to prevent the water, whenever it rains, from flowing over into the bed and washing the soil away. Now, this was basically made it was basically boxed and cast using concrete. So by boxing I mean farm work was used to create a mold, and then concrete was mixed and poured into the mold. Now, in case you're wondering why it takes this shape, this L shape, now this vertical piece is what serves to protect the flowers bed. So it prevents the soil coming out onto the lawn, as well as from water flowing over into the flowers bed. Now this horizontal piece, it serves to make it easier for me to mow my lawn when it comes to mowing against the wall, because the blades of the mower will never go all the way towards the end of the wall or towards the edge of the wall. Hence, I will always need to cut the lawn and then the edges separately. Now, by doing this shape, I will be able to put a portion of the mower on this section of the wall while I go over the lawn with the mower. By so doing, the mower will be able to cut the entire lawn. Also, I like to give my lawns nice clean edges, so I will also be able to give some clean edges around this section. Now, what I will need to do, because as you can see, the edging is currently above the height of the lawn. Now, for better use, and as it is meant to be, the lawn should be at a higher level than the curb. So when you are mowing the lawn, it makes it so much easier, because if this is higher than the lawn, it will also damage the blades of the mower. So it's very important that the lawn is at a higher level than this curb wall. Now, in case you are wondering if I did this by myself, certainly not. I do not possess the expertise required to make something like this. So I actually paid to get this done. So now let me give you a close-up of what it looks like. So you can see I've added soil all the way almost to the top of the curb wall. Also, the wall has a L shape, so you notice in some of the edges the curb is actually above the level of the lawn in some areas. Now this lawn is not totally level. So now the curb wall now gives me a good template on which to lay the turf. So this lawn will be dug up in some areas, and I will have soil placed underneath. Whereas in some areas I will just use sand to level the ground, because not much height is necessary in some areas. So if you recall what this flowers bed looked like prior to this border, the grass was growing right up against the edge, and it had these curves, just the way it is now. So all I've done, I've just maintained the same appearance. So there's that section where the wall is straight, the border is straight in that area, and then it comes up, it's curved around a tree, and then some flowers that are planted further out into the lawn. I've pretty much kept the same shape, the same idea that was used previously is what I've maintained. All I've done is to use concrete instead. Now in areas like these, you can see that the curb is a bit above the level of the lawn. So I'll be raising the lawn just to match the height of the curb. Now when the grass is planted, that will take the grass above the level of the curb. Now there are a few sections where the grass is already above the curb. Like in this section, the grass is already above the curb, so it's already in its rightful place. Now I do like the look of it. I think it looks good actually. Now in some of these areas, I'll be putting mulch around the roots in areas like these where the soil is showing, as well as around this tree. So the majority of those beds will be completely filled with flowers, so you won't be able to see the soil, but around the bigger trees there will be soil exposed, and in those areas I'll be putting mulch. Once I've finished raising the lawn and I've finished sorting out the flowers bed, the next step will be to paint the curves. So I've not yet decided on what color to use, but in the back of my mind I'm thinking gray or white. So you can tell me what you think, which of the colors would be better, or if there's another color that I should use. I would be interested to hear what you have to say. So This was meant to be a short video just to give an update as to this upgrade of the flowers bed. So now I've solved the soil erosion problem I had. So thanks very much for watching. As time progresses, I'll be giving more and more updates. So I'll be giving updates on when the turf is being raised, as well as the painting of the curb. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.